is here at the garden party and the wonderful Mr. John Britton. How you doing, honey?
Oh, warm like everyone else, but otherwise incredible.
Having a great time at the party?
Oh, yes.
Lots of great food, lots of wine tasting. Have you tried the wine yet?
No, I don't drink alcohol. I'm a teetotaler.
He's a teetotaler.
I'm a cheap date.
So have you been bidding on any of the auction items?
I bid on one of them.
And what, may I ask what you bid for?
The tickets to Porthouse Theater.
Oh, that sounds like fun. And you always support the LGBT Center and everything that goes on in Cleveland, so it's great to have you here.
Thank you. Good to have Chris here too, both of you.
Our little camera producer back there. All right, I'm Stevie Reese Desmond. This is John Britton. Catch y'all later.
Hi everybody, I will be brief. Welcome. I hope to not see too many people walking down the path there. I want everyone to stay and continue to have a good time, so I will try to be as brief as possible. I think first and foremost, I would like to thank my fellow board members that are here today. I've been the president of the board at the center since January, following the footsteps of Scott Morgan, who was the president for the past 4 years. Scott set a great example, and Scott is staying on the board, thankfully. But the other board members, I think, that are still here, I know the first vice president had to leave, but our second vice president is Joe Hazen. Joe's around here with a hat on, right there. Thanks to Joe Hazen. Eric Hammer, right here. You guys can come up here if you want. Come on up and everyone can recognize you. Diane Millett, who is, raise your hand about the yoga right there with the hat on. We have Velda Lewis, who I saw up here earlier, having a good time laughing at all the jokes. Velda. And Scott, as I said. I know I saw Scott. He's got some Madras shorts on. I saw him from far away. Here he comes. For those of you that ask the question or wonder, what's the center all about? What does the center do? What are you doing for me? I would say one of the things I have to comment on today is that this is a working board, hard-working board. We need something. We need a consultant. We need a legal recommendation, or we need some advice. And these guys either can make it happen, or they know the person that makes it happen, or they know the person that knows the person. It's been a pleasure being on the board. I'm enjoying being the president. But every one of these guys have done a ton of work for the garden party today, and their partners also committed as if they were board members themselves. So let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you so much. Diane handled our silent auction as the chairperson. Eric's partner put together the absolutely stunning poster that we have as a commemorative. And everyone else, and Tim Howard, Joe's partner, helped with the silent auction pretty much day and night. So we thank you so many times over again. Thank you. Okay. Eric just reminded me that I should introduce Dan Brennan, who's standing here smiling at me from Skylight Financial. Again, Dan from Skylight, a great supporter of the center. And Dan's company not only is a sponsor of the garden party, but also a sponsor of the restaurant tour this year. I know a lot of you are on the restaurant tour, but Skylight Financial is matching dollar for dollar every single dollar that we generate from the restaurant tour this year. So that's a great new gift from Skylight Financial. We thank them for that. I do want to just say at this point, I really want to thank Jan for working his butt off over the past, I'm going to say, about 16 months, and being responsible for the staff at the center. But Jan personally, our executive director, has put tons of legwork and labor into this event happening today. And I think the last, two last people. My partner, who hasn't eaten a square meal at home probably for about 3 or 4 months because I really don't cook at home anymore, thanks to Matt, who decided to come to the party. He's here somewhere. And the last people I want to thank, and I know everybody's kind of chatting amongst themselves, but can you imagine that we are here today on this property? We have all these beautiful accoutrements, tables and chairs and food and staff and liquor and wine. And every single thing that you see on this property today is being paid for by Bill Edwards and Ron Bailey. Every single thing, the valet parking, everything, okay? These guys came to us about 3 days after the garden party last year and said to me, let's do it again. And I thought to myself, are you absolutely crazy? I mean, this is a behemoth, gigantic effort to do this. But these guys jumped in and said, we will do it. We do not want you to mention us. We don't want you to sing our praises. We just want to do it. We love what the center is doing. We love the community. So every single penny that is raised today from the silent auction, the live auction, your ticket sales, your host committee sales, any kind of sponsorship, every penny goes back to the center. So it's amazing to me that somebody would agree to do that, and I have to say, it kind of fills my heart with joy to work with them, and it fills my heart with joy to be the president of this organization right now, of the board. So that really makes me happy, and I have to thank them over and over again. They're just phenomenal people.
Stevie Reese Desmond here for Hot Spots at the Garden Party with Miss Danielle Serino, who was serving it up with that auction.
I had a good time. I had a great co-host up there. That chick's really funny, so.
Karen Williams, she's
Oh my gosh, is she a comedian?
Yes, she is. She's a professional comedian.
Oh, well, there you go. She had the crowd going for so long, I felt uncomfortable going up there that she was going to show me up. But we were good together, good collaboration.
Well, I think you also may have missed a little bit of calling yourself, because you were pretty comedic up there yourself.
Well,
we're talking about floor routines and...
Oh, yeah, well, I'm trying to sell the stuff. I got to do what I got to do. I offered to pose if I had to. You don't want to see me naked, though, trust me.
Oh, I'm sure there are some lovely women here that would love to see that.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. It really was an honor and a pleasure to be here. When Samara contacted me and asked just if I could give away something for people to tour the station, I said, is there anything else I can do? Do you want me to speak? Do you want me to be part of this? Because I haven't really been involved with the LGBT community here in Ohio, and I wanted to be because it's actually been part of my career for many years. I was covering a lot of gay and social issues when I lived in South Beach.
All right. Oh, South Beach, big community.
I was in South Beach, and we compared the community in South Beach versus the community in, Fort Lauderdale. We were comparing the community in South Beach versus the community in Fort Lauderdale, which are very different.
Every community is different.
Yes.
State to state.
So that always opened me up to that, and I wanted to do more here, but nobody ever asked. I never had the opportunity to get involved until today.
Well, now the door's open, and what a wonderful choice.
So to speak.
But you did such a great job,
Thank you.
and we
Thank you.
really enjoyed having you here at the Garden
I
Party.
appreciate it. It is for an awesome cause, and I would lend my support to the community anytime that they asked.
This is our girl. This is our girl.
Love ya.
Stevie
I'm here
Reese
with my gay husband, Art from Saks. You probably know him.
Oh, Sable.
No, Art McKay.
Oh, that's his nickname, Sable.
Why is it Sable?
Oh, he has a nickname. His nickname is Sable.
Does it mean something I shouldn't know about?
It's just going back a few years. I was only 10 when I started.
Okay, then.
So, Stevie Reese for Hot Spots with the wonderful and the beautiful Danielle.
Thank you so much.